Okay, today we're making calzones
Yes.
with whatever we have in the pantry and the fridge, which happens to be what ingredients?
Bell peppers, tomatoes, pepperoni, and spinach, and onions. Some garlic, spices, things like that.
And then over in the next corner, we have a lot of homemade dough from the Bake and Destroy vegan cookbook. I love this recipe. Go buy that book.
Not sponsored, but maybe it could.
So we've got our dough. I actually made it yesterday, and I let it sit in the fridge in a Ziploc bag that was covered in oil overnight.
Drowning in oil.
Or you could have a dream about drowning in oil. Okay, so this is enough for 2 pizzas. So what I want to do is make 6 calzones because that seems good. I'm just going to use the knife that I used a minute ago to chop veggies. And we've got about a third and a third. Now this one seems kind of smaller than that one. We might just steal a little bit onto that one. So then we're just gonna make some little balls. I don't know if any of this is showing up in the camera because there's a lot of glare on that camera. Okay, here we go.
I'm sure you're fine.
1 dough ball. We're just gonna set that aside. Basically push under and tuck under. And keep tucking under like this.
Come on,
And then you gotta pinch the bottom side, right? And then you can kind of go like that. And Jaden says I'm supposed to slap it and say, "Who's your daddy?" Okay, and then we tuck this one. Same thing. It's so exciting. 6 calzones, which means we'll probably have 1 each tonight, and then we can have another one for lunch or dinner tomorrow, or what have you.
This is a very serious kitchen.
This is a very serious kitchen. Nothing ridiculous ever happens here. Certainly didn't just kill a spider that looked like a shadow until it really started trucking. That was a little bit scary. Okay, so your turn to say it. No, don't. It's weird. Okay. Okay.
No, it's from that one cooking show. It's,
What cooking show?
I don't know, it's a very old cooking show that no one knows about, but
Probably something I grew up watching. Okay. So I'm gonna move all these to the side except for one, and then we're going to,
are you the exception to that nobody?
I mean, I saw so many cooking shows growing up because I loved watching cooking shows.
Who's your daddy?
I loved Yen Can Cook, I loved Julia Child, I loved Lydia, the Italian grandma with like Popeye forearms. Oh man, she was so cool. That chick I would not want to mess with because she would win in a fight, like easily. I don't know what happened to where's my rolling pin? Remember that marble rolling pin that was out?
Yeah, where is that?
Oh no. In the meantime, roll it out by hand. Just like this. Just keep stretching it, just like with pizza dough. Stretching. I don't know why I get this kind of fake southern accent sometimes. I don't know why. Still, I'm just stretching. I'm killing time. I'm stretching the dough, stretching time, because we're looking for
Your marble cylinder?
my
Where is that
I'm
thing?
looking for my marbles. And we are back with a different rolling pin. I love it. This works as well. We're just gonna roll them out, and then, oops, we're gonna fill them and get a little bit more flour. It's gonna be real cute. Real cute.
So was your marble rolling pin actually made of marble?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is made of marble. Okay.
Because we're rich like that.
It's just they make rolling pins out of marble because it's so heavy and it makes it really easy to roll things out because you've got the weight of the marble that's kind of working in your favor. so you don't have to push so hard and get great big Italian Popeye arms like Nona Lydia. She was on PBS. What was
How
it?
to get Popeye
Lydia's
arms.
Kitchen or Lydia's Table? I forget what that show was called, but it was awesome.
How do you get Popeye arms?
Make-
Biceps? No, make those limp. You gotta exercise your forearms somehow and make them bigger than your biceps.
You just gotta make lots of pizzas and fresh pasta, and yeah.
And eat spinach to make your arms balloon.
Balloon. This needs more flour. Okay. Rolling it out. Okay, so we are rolling out the dough, and then we've got our filling, which is kind of a thick filling now. It's not going to be runny or kind of like come out of the edges of the calzone. And what I did was kind of make it into this flat circular shape just to help me portion it out, because we have 6 of our calzones, and so I want to just make sure that we're going to have the even amount of filling for each. And so I'm basically just making this little pie chart of goodness.
Look, it's a meat orange.
So now we have our approximate amount per calzone. Of course, it's not perfect, but it'll totally do. Like this one, I think has a lot more than that one, so it's just a good starting point. There we go. So we've got our amounts that we're going to put in the calzone, and then we're going to head back over and start building these puppies. Okay, so we've got everything portioned, and then I've got some white cornmeal here. We're going to just sprinkle this.
All natural white
All
cornmeal.
natural white cornmeal. Red cornmeal. Green cornmeal. Okay, so we're gonna fill them all up now. I've got all of my doughs flattened, and you can't see them all, so we're just gonna show you the ones that are in the screen. Just gonna stretch them out a little bit more. One more time. And I wanna make sure that our cheese really gets in there and melts. I'm using cheese that I made myself. Here's a block that I just took out of a little plastic container. Made this yesterday. This is my mozzarella, and I'm just gonna shred it directly onto one side. Yes, it's messy. It's messy. We'll fix it. No worries. And then after we have our cheese, here, let's get this all on there. And you just want the filling on one side. So we're not gonna need to,
No more, no
I think
less.
a little bit more cheese on this one, just a little, just for fun. And that looks good. And now we've got our portioned amounts that we put in our frying pan. I mean, but could you ever really be full of cheese? Cheese is one of those bottomless pit sort of situations, I think. Okay, so Jaden says he knows how to fold these up. Let me spread the filling out with a spatula, just a little bit.
I know.
You know?
I know.
Now this one is a tiny bit smaller, so I feel like I'm just gonna add a little bit more to that to make it even. I stole. Okay, so here's where I start making a big mess. Oh gosh, here I go. Oh god, mess time. Okay, it's kind of spread out.
It's gonna get in between, and you need good seal.
Okay, so tell me how you do it.
Cheese is embedded.
It won't matter.
It matters.
Okay.
Oh, need a lot more water.
Okay, so we're gonna wet these. You're gonna tell us how to do this, okay?
We
So,
moisten.
You're moistening the side that doesn't have filling. Okay. And now?
And you fold this over to this side
Oh, I see.
somewhat gracefully.
Mm-hmm. Let's just make sure we don't have any air bubbles.
Yes.
Squish those air bubbles out. I see some.
It's a giant Italian pot sticker.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm just gonna do polar opposite and fold the non-filled side over.
Maybe I'll
Okay.
just put a little bit of water. Let's put a tiny
Okay.
bit right there.
So we've got this. Ooh, look at that bubble. Look at that. And now what?
You take this part, you fold it, you go
Okay.
fold it, fold it,
That's looking nice.
fold it, fold it, fold it. Sure, calzone professionals are like,
No, keep going. You're doing good.
I want to kill you.
No, we just want to eat it. I steal the cheese.
I steal a cheese.
Little mouse. Beautiful. Okay.
Ain't she a... Oh.
You know what we're going to do? Just to make sure that these things don't explode, we'll do like a couple one of these. Just like you do with apple pies or something. Okay? And now...
I mean, it is a pie, right?
It's true. The steam can escape and it's all good. And now I'm going to put this on the baking sheet and we'll continue with the next one. Ooh. Okay, so I guess we're supposed to brush these with butter, but we didn't know that. But now the resident expert is in the house. Here we go. Look at those fast fingers. Dang. It's so pretty. Look at that.
We wish we
It's
could
so
do
pretty. That's what you get
Oh
for
my
working in a
God.
pizza joint for a long time. You get skills. Okay, so now we've got some Earth Balance mixed with a little bit of like Italian seasoning blend, and Jaden is going to mix that up, and then he's going to brush it on top of the calzones. The brush hand. Nice. Just brush it on top.
that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. We could put a lot, right?
And then all around the edges. Yeah, it doesn't need to be like seeping, but just so, so that it's covered. But yeah, make sure you get the edges too. Okay, we are about ready. Let's check them out.
Look at our California zones.
Ooh, they turned out so good. I love it.
They're amazing.
Okay. I hear them bubbling away in there, so I think they are totally done.
Totally non-work pan right here.
Yeah. Tap them, they sound kind of hollow. Yep. See? They're done. Okay, I'm just gonna let them cool for a couple minutes.
Very nice.
Okay, a little bit of green salad and a giant calzone. Look at that. And we made a total of 6 of those. So we are doing good. Beautiful.